people, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Flex and KG Show. Yeah. Big up to yourselves, man. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Good evening, everybody. Obviously, it's international break and that. Firstly, though, like KG, you ain't really been having much of a break because what's your country saying, bro? What's going on?
Actually, my country had to win today, yeah? But it had to win by 4 goals. My country won by 4 goals.
They had to win by 4.
Yeah. But listen, hear me out. No, but then this is mad. So South Africa needed to lose. South Africa said absolutely not. South Africa put 4 goals on Rwanda's head tops. Yeah. It was done. So we needed them to lose. They scored 4. That's done. So now my country had to now get into a thing called a playoff tournament. But brother, hear me out. We have to get this playoff tournament, then we have to play another one to get to the World Cup. 2 playoff tournaments. We got.
So it's like the Sheg Europa League thing. Like when you finish in the top, 24, you got to play another one just to get through.
We got to play an African one. Then we got to be the country that represent Africa in the
playoffs,
in the intercontinental one. So that's like a light Bolivia, a light.
Oh, you got Venezuela and Colombia. You're not going. You're not going.
No. We're going. You're
not going.
We're going. Don't tell me you're going. Hey, Nigerians, they always find a way. Bro, today there was people laughing in the chat. Then we scored the 4th. Change everything. Change everything.
Because I saw it. I didn't realize that happened. I saw it when you was playing. You was 2-0 up. So I thought, oh, that's good. KG's getting a nice little win. But I didn't realize you had to win 4 by 4.
We are going. We'll be there.
Wow.
If there's a chance, we're stubborn. Just imagine us that it's in America, and you know we like America. Nigeria is like America. We're going. Shit, man. The Nigerians that have been doing the accent from long. Shit, man. You know, come on, man.
Well, Jamaica, we're currently on a mad thing. Steve McLaren's not really stealing it up still. Like, basically, bro, we lost to Caracau, bro. It's a bit mad still.
I thought it was Curacao or like I don't know what they're called, like, but
I always call it Caracau, but I might be saying it wrong, but still. So yeah, we got to beat Bermuda next, and they haven't won a game. So...
But Bermuda could be stubborn, you know like that. Like
lost in the triangle, bro. Don't know where the ball is. Just move, man. We're beating you. Ain't won a game. Lost in the triangle. Can't win. Nah, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. So
yeah, so it's a Hunger Games thing for us. It's a Hunger Games things for us. Like we us, man. Like it's a. That's what we gotta do, bro. Somehow we gotta make it through this mad tournament, bro. It feels racial, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because the journey that we're getting through to get through, finishing doesn't feel like a win.
Bare hardships,
bro. Hardship, bro. But we'll get there.
Hardships. Shout out to Escu United. He says, "Tana means hold that." Is that what it means in South African?
Listen, there.
Saying hold that, bro. They're mashing you up, bro.
South Africans have been moving, man. I've seen South African flags, and I like. You know what the killer is? I like South Africans, but they want a beef. They want beef.
They want a beef, bro. And look, Ghana are there already. I see Semenyo posting up nice. Black Cats are there, bro.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I don't want to do a Carragher and not want these countries to win, but I will not be supporting Ghana. Guaranteed. I can tell you.
That's your rivals.
I will not be supporting Ghana. But the way South Africa are moving like Newcastle, and it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird, but I hear it still. Maybe there's a certain, but it feels Newcastle-ish, to be honest. So
shout out to everyone following their respective nations, because obviously, like you say, we've got a proper multicultural community here at UV. So shout out to your team, your country, should I say, in their quest if they haven't done it already. I'm saying
Uganda didn't make it still.
They didn't make it, bro. I've seen Cape Verde made it, bro. One of the smallest to ever make it. Iceland, I think, is the smallest. Cape Verde, Faroe Islands are near making it. So they've got like I think it's 20K populate something crazy like that.
Faroe Islands are going.
No. They've got a chance. It's tough, but they're up there. They got a glimmer of hope. They could do it. It's the furthest they've been in a while still. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Freebase says everybody blow your trumpet. Oh,
everybody blow your trumpet too.
Oh, man. Yeah, because remember, there's more teams allowed in the thing this year, isn't it? So it's gone up. The amount of teams that are able to qualify. So that's why you're seeing this, which is good. Let's go to Man United news. Let's go to Man United news, though, from the international scene to the club scene, because after tomorrow, it will be, you know what I mean, end of the international break. Every man starts getting back. And we have to talk. Obviously, we're going to talk a little bit of Liverpool, but we are going to talk, of course. Well, yeah and no, we need to speak. But Chris Wheeler, though, a little bit earlier today, was talking about the peas of what the Glazers would sell for. He says the Glazers would demand in excess of $6.6 billion, £5 billion to sell up. The previous Qatari bid, led by Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, would only go as high as 6.06 billion, which was 4.57 billion. But that isn't to say another Middle East consortium won't meet the asking price. The one Al Sheikh has alluded to is believed to be UAE based. So obviously the one that Turkey Al Sheikh is talking about. Look, he's just basically saying the price. The price is 6.6 bill. And they essentially want a little bit more than £5 billion to do it. I'm just trying not to. I know, like, you have to manifest things, yeah, and like always believe until you don't, like, you know that, like, come on, Fex, yeah, gotta believe. I'm like, whatever, man. I'll just believe it if I see it. Like, that's where I'm at.
Hear me out.
The Glazers feel like that immovable force, bro. They just feel like that.
The Glazers are ready. They're looking sellish right now. Yeah, the first time they shouldn't have given. Look, once you open the door, yeah, the door's ajar, bro. Before it was closed. Yeah, so Jim's in there. So Jim's in there. Yeah, nothing. Before, nothing. Yeah. But it lets us know now. Sorry, it lets us now know there is a price. They have a walk away price. Yeah. Like F off money. That's what they're looking for. And someone has it. Now, what you have in a situation is Sir Jim's actually made it a bit more attractive, really. He's come in there and said, well, there's value, this, that, and the other. He's in there. And he has his own, he's fighting against an outside entity. And now when you're attractive, more people want you. It's one of those ones. Like before, no one was looking, it is what it is. Man United are somehow attractive. Yeah. And then the Glazers are now saying as well, remember, they're going out looking for investment for the new stadium. This is all about the new stadium. But they're probably saying, well, if the government is not going to help out, or the council, because of everything that's happened on the other side of the city, they don't need to be a part of this regeneration project. They're not going to get the money from, you see how the stadiums change a little bit, this, that, and the other. I just feel that the road that they were going to take to rebuild might not be as strong as it once was. So what we hanging around for? Because what it's going to need is a massive overhaul of their money. It's going to need Glazer money and Ineos money to rebuild Man United, like new stadium, new this, new that, which they have no intentions of doing. I was talking to my boy Wajid, and it's talking about, do the Glazers own the Buccaneers?
Tampa Bay. Yeah, Tampa Bay.
And it's one of the worst stadiums out there. It stinks.
So they're consistent with it.
They're consistent. So they're not going to put their hands in their pocket to make it beautiful again. So now what do we do? You know, in that situation now, I really believe they are like in the market looking. There's no way my guy from Saudi, His Excellency, is coming out saying, hey, something's happening. And the club, while they've said nothing's kind of going on, they say we don't know if what's happening.
They have to say that. Yeah, they have to say that. I don't think at this stage they're going to be like, yeah, well, you know, we have had an offer. We're considering. That's not going to happen from the Glazers at this time. I get that. I feel like that bit where you're like the doors ajar. I do hear that. Because obviously something significant happened where they loosened their grip on the club, right, with Sir Jim. So that in itself. And if you're looking at the money grabbing thing of like these guys will line their pockets. When Laurie Whitwell are writing them big pieces in the Athletic about the drag-along clause, it means that, you know, if they sell at the right time, you know, they could maximize their profit. Here's a little bit of from Talk of the Devils, and this is what Laurie Whitwell was saying about the Glazers and Ineos and on the drag-along rights. The drag-along rights in this aspect are a facility for the Glazers to force Ratcliffe to sell his stake in the club. They had an 18-month period of exclusivity where that could not happen, but that has now passed. We're at a point now. So basically that 18 months or the year and a half that they've been here, obviously, was the period where it's like, you can't just sell to anyone else. Like, you can't not tell me, like, you can't do that. But that period is gone now. Olori says, we're at a point now where theoretically the Glazers could sell the whole club to somebody else and Ratcliffe would not be able to stop it. The only thing at the moment is the share price. Up until February 2027, which is why they keep talking about this February 27 date, is it has to be $33 per share or more, which is what Ratcliffe bought his shares for. So he gets his money back, basically. So up until February 2027, the share price has to be the same one of what Sir Jim paid for it. Past that point, the Glazers could sell the club for less than that point, which is crazy. So there's no bar there. They could sell it for less than that. It's interesting when you speak to people about this in terms of what this means. Some say it's in the Glazers' interest to get a deal in place before 2027 because it gives competitive tension and gets them higher price for their shares. Also, after that point, why would anybody want to buy the club now? Because they have the automatic minimum there, which is the $33 per share. Why wouldn't you just wait until February 2027? He says, I'm theorizing here, because obviously this is quote for what Laurie was talking on the stage. Maybe all the chatter is the Glazers trying to get some interest going before the deadline to get some sort of price.
Well, that just lets me know that there's room. When you talk about, that's the door ajar, Lex. Yeah. D'Angelo.
And also, RIP to D'Angelo earlier on today, man. Very, very sad loss for the music scene. Very, very sad loss, man. 51, very young.
Crazy, man. But yeah, man. Just on the stuff that's happening though, Flex, you're looking at this, and these guys really are ready to sell. That's how I look at it. They're ready to sell. I don't think they're building a new stadium anytime soon. And
they need to secure the piece for it.
They're not like, you heard the stadium talks before. It
could be like 10 years before we get any of that.
Quiet. Well, they can't do it. Like, if they for them,
we can't do it now.
Well, we've seen a club spend £1 billion and they're not close. That's what the killer is. £1 billion doesn't guarantee Champions League football. Is how they're probably looking at it. For this team to really be, you need luxury peas. Like, you need real money. And it's not going to happen at this. They're looking at the situation. They're looking at the manager. They're looking at everything saying, you know what? Maybe our time has come. We can get big money for this club. Guaranteed. And these you've seen EAFC go for what? 55 billion. Money's about, there's money about. These countries and stuff are circling saying, can we get something special from can we own one of these teams? And they've given themselves the best, because I don't think Sir Jim will be able to do nothing.
If they decide to do this, he's powerless. Yeah. Which, you know, apart from the $33 of the share price, which they're saying that's what he bought it for, so that essentially gets his money back. If the Glazers decide to do it, like we're saying, before that, or even after that, should I say, where they could sell it for less, which I don't know why they would sell it for less, but they could. To say, oh, you know what, we didn't sell it for like just under 4 billion last time, just under 5 billion last time, but we will now. We'll take 3.8. Like, they could just do that. Like, he's effed himself, because that's thanks for your 250 million investment. Thanks for putting that footballing structure in place. We've sold your 27.7% share as part of this whole thing, because we've sold 100% of the club. So that includes your 27%, big man. Thank you. See you later. Mad.
I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen. I know some people are not. Hey, listen, I know some people are saying they don't want that ownership, this, that, and the other. I've seen it.
I do. 100%.
Brother, I'm ready to see it happen.
There is a lot of don't want state owned. I don't want this. That's not the story of us. That's what a lot of people do say.
That's their take. It's not
Yeah,
mine.
100%. Yeah,
That's their thing, and they're allowed to have their opinion. It's not mine. I am taking it. Why?
Well,
I want my club to compete. I want the nicest stadia. I want the best players in the world. I want to be in there. I want to be in the conversation. I don't want this to be I don't want the club to be on the journey that's still on. I don't want to have the fact of we're having to lose great talent and worry about what's next. Are you with me? Like now, you have the Kobe story that's going that you lot are talking about this morning. That's not going anywhere. No. So the chances are we're going to have to lose a player of that quality just because. Now, if you told me he's going out and we can still bring in a sick new youngster, then I can deal with that. But if we're just giving away talent, if we're going through our Arsenal years of, when they lost the good players to Man City and Barcelona, I'm not ready for that. No, not interested. I'm not interested in that.
Do you know what? I don't even think that we need. Here's my thing. If that happens, I'm not against it. But I actually don't think we have to have that. I think Man United is a big enough. It's the Glazers for me, well, for all of us, is what is the actual real problem is. If you get owners that are 100% owners, or let's say 70-30 in the case of the Glazers, essentially, and Sir Jim. But say you did that with people who know what they're doing and actually care about the club. It's in safe hands. It's in safe hands. It doesn't need to be UAE. It doesn't need to be like the unlimited.
They're the only ones.
Yeah, well, they are, but there could be a consortium of people that are from Europe that could do that. There could be a consortium of people that are another set of Americans that could afford $5 billion buyout. Yeah, of course there is. Of course, bro. There's rich people everywhere. Obviously, they're the most notorious people in that side of the world of like, run that, no problem. I'm not saying that. But what I mean is like in the right hands, Man United is such a big establishment, yeah, bro, in its own self that, look, I tell you what, we can see it from the proof already. Look how poor we are and have been. Look at the decay of the club, but we're getting record revenues. We're still generating, like Newcastle with all that money and all the Saudi thing, can't touch, man. Tottenham, you've got new investment, new stadium, can't touch, man. Arsenal, you can't touch. Like, we're making more than all these clubs, bro. Why? Because of the badge and the name alone. It's that simple. So that tells us that obviously in this new age of football, yes, the whole give me that Middle East investment of whether that's Qatari, whether that's Saudi, whether that's UAE, whatever it is, bring it. But the same way, if a man bought the club for $5 billion and it was I'm just going to throw it out there. I don't know, a Danish consortium. You know what I mean? Or a Swiss got bread. You know what I mean? A Swiss consortium or an Asian consortium or whatever.
Moves though. That's the only thing you don't.
No, but the moves. But this is what I'm saying. The moves is like we're not successful, right? But we're one of the richest clubs. The clubs that are successful aren't only. I know City is like you say, Nate, 100-115. Don't care. Like there's a caveats of what's really gone on. Obviously, PSG have done it now after a lot of time. But what I mean is that it doesn't have to be the Middle East. It just needs to be competent, obviously deep pockets and rich, but the intention with the wealth is what is more important.
I'm not gonna lie. I hear what you're saying.
It doesn't have to be that. It don't have to be that. I hear what you're saying,
but then my thing is, I want you to build I want you to be able to build a new stadium as soon as possible.
But they could do that, bro. If Tottenham can build a new stadium,
Tottenham got a great deal. They got a great deal. Like,
even bro, you can be done with Man United, bro. If you get again, it's about getting invested. If you get the right people to invest, you can build a new stadium.
I was into a football finance guy, and he was breaking it down and saying the deal that Tottenham got, you'll never see the likes of it again. Like, it's crazy in terms of the repayment system that they have and how it's just worked out for them. Like, it's one that it's incredible. Like, they look at that one and say that is the archetype, but you're not going to get that. It's like how West Ham are sitting in that stadium.
No, that's different. No, they got shaken.
Like, like a madness. You know when right time, a lot of things went right for you.
Well, they didn't even get. They just got a stadium that's already been built for something else, and they go, "You can be here." They didn't even build it for that.
That's us, and it's theirs.
That's mad.
Like,
that's
crazy how that's worked. But then United tax. There's so much to be done. Flex KG, can I send you a tweet? Takala Sheikh, he tweeted but deleted.
Well, yeah, put it.
I'd love to know. Or you just write in the chat. Just write us in the chat. Just say what you said.
Yeah, just say what you said. Yeah,
say what you said. We'll look at it.
There's got to be. Look, there's no smoke without fire. Like Turkey's not going to say something that, but he also says not 10 years going to happen. So that means that the negotiations that are at the final stage could collapse. Someone says no, and it doesn't happen. Everybody walks away. Yeah, he's thrown his name in a hat, but he's also said, "I'm not telling you this is definitely going to happen. I'm saying I'm a fan who wants it to happen, just like you do. I'm just telling you this is what I know."
No one does moves for no reason. There's interest, big interest. Like as in, there was a purpose to putting that tweet out. Are you with me? That's all. Like there was a purpose, and probably not the purpose that we're thinking of. He just wanted Man United fans to know it's him. Something else was at play there. It's almost to say, hey guys, come to the table. I feel like he's saying a lot of people, let's go to the table and see what I've got.
But he's saying I'm not involved though. He also says I need to make it clear. It's not me. It's not me.
He said
he says it.
Did he say he liked it?
Yeah, but no, he says I'm going to make it clear I am not the one purchasing the thing. It's not me. So that thing of like,
but why is he doing that?
All he's well, I just think he's doing it to say this is the information I have of what's going on behind the scenes. I also am saying to you that it might not happen. I just hope it does because I'm a fan like you. That's it. I think it goes as far as that. That I do believe because there's people that are saying, yeah, just international break. It means that nothing's going on, so he's made it up. I don't think that. And that's where I think if you know Turkey, which obviously, like you say, you, as listening to what you were saying, you've been alongside the you've seen it's not these ain't normal people. Yeah, these are people with big so he doesn't need to get clout off of trying to get X followers to get the Man United fans going in international break. If you know that doesn't mean anything. That's
he wants it, bro. This man
get that
he doesn't need that at all. This
doesn't
man
need it.
And even when I was out in Saudi, you've been out there. You was out there with the sheikhs, bro.
Yeah, but that's Qatar. I remember in Saudi.
You was out in that's it. And you was about the Sheikh Jassim. You knew about that
different thing.
Yeah. So when the man told me, we're in phase 1 of the Saudi thing. Yeah, phase 1, bro. You see one of these mega clubs like Man United, phase 2. Any club, any of these whoever just bam takes Man United. Wow, that's like is a flex.
They're rolling, it's a big
big flex, and that's why that's crazy. Yo,
it is. I just feel that, to be fair, I don't think there's anything ambiguous about what Turkey said. I actually think he's done really, especially the second tweet. The first one, he's still saying what it is. Investment, ownership, like sale of the club. He's not talking about stadium. He's not talking about little bit of money coming into it. He said sale of the club. And I hope the new guy is better than he's saying it. Then the second one, he said, I want to clarify, it ain't me. It ain't me that's doing this. However, it also might not happen, but I just want it to happen as a Man United fan. So realistically, I think that's it. He said it there. He has wind that there is something going on in the final stages. It may not happen. So if it doesn't happen, he gets to say, well, I did say it might not happen, but it was at final stages when I told you. I don't know. And that's the bit that I can't commit to.
Going away. As you said,
that's the bit I can't commit to.
You lot said it this morning. The Cobby thing. Something's happening. You know when he said this
the Cobby thing, something's going on.
You know, as in, no, some things are just not going away. They tried to kick this one down the road.
Say this is this.
This thing's not going away, Flex. I thought this was international break stories, and it was good because I was like, as YouTubers, let's go. But
then the Athletic have built it up. The reason why it's not nothing as well, you're right. I do agree that the reason why it's nothing is because even after the Turkey thing, the Athletic are doing the thing. Here's the drag along clause. Glazers could sell if the right price was there. They're all. If this was nothing, our media, let's be honest, they scoff at things, innit? If the Middle East man are saying this, that, and the other, and the British media are nowhere near it, there's that kind of sneering at it, like, where do they know? We ain't heard nothing from our sources, so whatever, we carry on as normal. No, they're writing and talking about it. They're talking about prices. They're talking about drag-on clauses. They're talking about they could sell for the right thing if it's before this period's ended and now this period started. They're all talking about it. So I do believe, and then you just add in the Glazers of they're just greedy pricks. So if the right price came in, they'd sell the whole thing. Get it? Okay. So I do think that.
If these lot leave, yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm not getting my hopes up because it's been there before.
I swear the Lakers got sold.
Yeah, the Lakers did get sold. Yeah,
I never thought the Bus family would let go of that.
Could happen. Yeah,
I didn't think it was possible, and it was sold. Yeah,
nothing's impossible.
Anything's possible. Now with bread moving about, anything's possible. The only the one thing, you see, if we see the Cowboys sold, if Jerry Jones, that family sells the Cowboys, then maybe the world's ending. Because those are things that I not expected to happen. I was not expecting the Lakers to be sold. I don't ever expect the Cowboys to be sold. And I thought the Glazers were going to hold on to Man United. And they're not. Now they're moving different. They opened, they gave away
10 billion. 10 B's, bro. That's crazy.
And I know that Ratcliffe's got first dibs, yeah. But he might not be able to do the financial. He might not be able to be a financial powerhouse on his own. Are you with me? He might not.
Yeah, I don't think he could afford it. Yeah, I don't think he could have. I know he's Britain's richest man and stuff, but I don't know if he could have afforded to.
His assets might not be aligned like that.
Yeah. Well, because the Glazers again, the Glazers named their price. So if someone would have put that price up, Sheikh Jassim didn't put the price that the Glazers wanted. So Jim obviously didn't.
He sent it to me. Yo sent me the tweet.
What does it say?
Let me try and see. Okay. Okay, so Michael Santos, the Glazer family are negotiating a full sale of Man United. After I gave my opinion on Turkey, the tweet, I decided to contact sources to confirm what he said. 100% negotiations are ongoing, and the UAE is committing to buying United. There you go. And Turkey Al Sheikh done a glasses emoji with the
what he quote retweeted it with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
And then deleted it.
Yeah.
So why did he delete it then?
Oh mate.
That's why it starts getting like
trying to mess up. Probably trying not to mash up the team. Just trying not to draw too much attention.
Well, so he went to draw too much attention and said, actually,
he was thinking about it, and he thought, let me not fuck up the deal because it might happen. He's saying no, because everyone said that he's lying. Remember he's probably saying he's got an ego for sure. When the man came out and said, "Hey, Turkey's chatting shit, he's trolling, rare," he made sure to tell you, I'm not bullshitting you guys. Something's going on. For sure.
And something is going on.
Something's going on.
I just don't know what.
Them man, yeah. That kind of money is real bread, you know. That kind of money is real bread, bro.
Ben Jacobs said a few hours ago as well on TalkSport about the takeover rumors. And obviously he's big on the Saudi stuff. It's not Saudi. I'm getting denials from sources that it's Qatar and that Sheikh Jassim may return. So he's getting denials about that. But there is a group specifically from the UAE that are interested and are exploring whether or not they can put together a consortium and have actually approached some ex-Man United players not to invest, but to be ambassadors. That's where we are at the moment. This group may be advanced in terms of internally putting itself together, but they haven't placed a bid, nor have they even alerted the Glazers yet. We'll have to wait and see how it develops. So not a lot there, but he's basically saying again that, see, he is pushing back to what Turkey said, because Turkey's saying that it's in advanced stages of that sale, of that investment happening. What Ben Jacobs is saying is that there is a group in UAE that want to put together a consortium, a group of people, and have actually approached, that's fine about ambassadors. But the group may be advanced in terms of internally putting itself together. So, i.e., right, you, me, and him and her, are we going to lock that in? That's final stages of, right, we're going to be the group. But that doesn't mean that they're close to a deal. It doesn't even mean
Oh no,
clearly
I don't think that
that
anyone's
they've
close.
alerted the Glazers.
No, I don't think. The Glazers know what I'm going. The Glazers know what I'm going. They're not in this like, oh, what's going on? Like, no chance. No chance. No chance. If His Excellency is aware, there's no chance they're not aware.
Yeah,
sure.
in them circles, it can't.
There's no chance. That's big money moves. That's like we're talking serious stuff right now. The right people were aware, and
Because
again,
the consortium is basically what Chelsea have done, isn't it? That's like Clear Lake and the Blue Holding, whatever that.
Yeah. What the hell
they're
is
a consortium?
What the hell is Blue Co? Like, we still want to know.
Yeah,
I mean, but again, I honestly feel very ambiguous. And no one's cleaned it up and told us, giving us like they can buy players Blue Co and sell players to their. It's mental, but it's fine. Look, how we should look at this is, I feel that there's appetite for some change with them lot. There's appetite for show me the money. That's what they're saying, and we can rest there. If they're saying show me the money, they weren't saying that before. Why now? And bro, there are people finding mice in the stadium, putting them in cups, bro. Old Trafford needs to be sorted out ASAP. That's it. Old Trafford needs attention. The squad needs attention. We're now having to do stuff that is a bit unrecognizable. Like, remember when they said Garnacho, Kobe for sale? We heard that under this present ownership. They're aware, and they're saying to make Man United seriously great, it's going to need real investment. It was a mouse. It went all right. I got caught in that.
They said rats, didn't it?
Wasn't it a mouse that was in that guy's cup?
I thought it was. Oh,
that was too tiny,
bro. Whichever one it was, bro, it shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It shouldn't be there. I think. Look, this ain't gonna go away until it goes away. If you get what I mean, this Glazer thing. We just got to sit tight, bro. We just got to sit tight and be like, well, let's wait and see what they're on. Let me get the super chats out, and then I need to really talk about Liverpool the last 10 minutes. Yeah. Matt says Niger started something they can't finish with South Africa. Calling you out, mate. Josh says been a member for 39 months. Big up to you, Josh. Says just remember Lakers sold for 10 billion for 85% of the franchise. That wasn't even for all of it. Wait,
no,
wait.
There's no consortium. There's no UAE that are going to share this.
Yeah, no way. But when the Lakers I thought it was for the whole thing. They still own 50. They shot 85% of it for 10 billion and still can have 15%.
That's cold.
With operational and sporting control. They still got control.
Glazers ain't getting that. Glazers ain't getting that. I'm telling you now. Glazers ain't getting that.
Mad.
Glazers ain't getting that.
No chance. No, of course not. Of course not. But that's crazy. I didn't know the Bus family did that.
That's crazy.
I thought they just sold it. I just thought it was all gone. I thought they just sold it for the 10 bill. They still got 15% with operational sporting control. Is that true?
Yeah.
Bruh. That's
but that might not be for a long time though. That might be you don't know how long that deal might last.
Wow. Whatever it looks like though, bro. That looks
10 billion with no control is
In it?
Hey, do you know how we know that this thing's mad? They said, Sir Jim, run it. You got the control for your stake.
Yeah, we're not interested. You're minority. You're taking the piss. They're not
interested. Bro, their men are ready to dip. That's what I'm saying. It's not a passion project. It's nothing to them anymore. It's done.
It's just a cash cow. They'll not even be making any decisions, bro. You are majority shareholders, basically at 70-30.
And you're doing that.
And they're like, but you can do everything. So you see, when we're 15th and you want to keep this manager, obviously it's always Glazers out, green and gold to its sold, but really they're coming for you, man. Let's be real. We're on Ineos because we're going, you know what? They're complicit in this. They're keeping him here. They're keeping Amorim here. This is on Ineos. Rare. They don't know what they're doing. We'll talk about Ineos, bro. Meanwhile, Glazers are chilling in LA.
Shit, and they don't even have to do the everyday cool thing. They don't even have to do the Like
Nope.
they don't have to do anything.
So Jim even said it in the interview the other day with the Times. He said, "Well, the Glazers, they're on the other side of the pond. We got our eyes and ears on the ground. Essentially, you can't run a club as big as paraphrasing. You can't run a club as big as Man United, sort of that far away. So that's what we're here to do." Ross.
I know Joe Glazer's involved, yeah, but is he though? Like,
yeah, I mean, he has. They have what they do have, obviously, because they're majority. They do have the final say. They have the final say on stuff.
No, but they have a guy. But I'm saying you can tell who's running this thing. It's Sir Jim's man he put in. Omar and my man is running this club. And what's the other guy? Sporting director, Jason.
Jason
Wilcox. It's in their hands. It's in Omar's hands and Jason's hands. Yeah. Simple.
Yeah, literally, they make it because even Sir Jim, obviously, he has the final say as well in a weird way. Yeah, but he lets the football guys go. We think we should sack Ruben, or we think we should stay with Ruben, or we think this. And obviously, Sir Jim's the one who goes, no, he needs to stay, or no, we're not doing that.
And what's that flex? That's true control. If he can say he goes, that's control.
But the Glazers ultimately, because they're not involved in the football decision making, because they ain't got a clue. They don't know what a good man is. They don't know. They just get reported to. But they essentially, I think, being a majority owner, would probably have the final say of like, no.
You have to talk to my man.
But they stay away from this because they don't know. So they're like, well, that's your room. That's what I pay you to do. Actually, they don't pay him. So
Bro,
Jim's paid them.
I feel like he might be getting to meetings on vibes.
Yeah, he has to sign off. He has to sign off on everything. He's a majority, bro.
But he's on vibes, bro. He hasn't cared. Do you remember what Sir Jim's first thing was? They let Woodward and them lot ruin his club. That's what he said. And Sir Jim said that in so many words. He said they brought people in to look after the thing, and he did a madness. Murto and all them lot. Yeah? That's when Glazers was still in full control. So Joel Glazer was still swanning about. Doing what? The same thing he's doing now. Allowing other people, and then he'll just sign it. He'll sign it. Cool. What, you want that? Cool. That's all that's happening. He's trusting these people and saying yes.
That's mad. Yeah, because he doesn't have no form of like understanding over what's right and what's wrong from a football perspective, even though he has power. Yeah.
Look at all the decisions we made under Murto and them, man. Look at that. That gives you a clear sign of we promoted these man. These man got promoted. These man were in the back room, not football people. Yeah? And they got promoted. Glazers own the PS5 rack. Yeah. And the control pad. And he's got the control pad.
Yeah, it's basically that. Which is mad. Obviously, look, there's always different degrees of, we're not Kieran Maguire, so I get it. Like, we're not Andy Mitten, you know what I mean? So the real minutiae of exactly how everything's going down at the club. But we do know that they are.
Darren's message there. That's important. Darren, there you go.
6 individual shareholders. Sir Jim is the club's biggest shareholder. The CEO is Sir Jim Ratcliffe's man. The CFO is Sir Jim Ratcliffe's man. So the Glazers are 6 individual shareholders. Yeah, they're a group, but they're all together because they're one family, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
A guy in there, but then end of the day, Sir Jim's is the
the biggest single shareholder. Not one Glazer owns more than that.
My guys are on the ground.
Together they do.
And that's why he's saying, that's why he can say, I'm giving him 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what kind of madness that is to say, I'm giving him 3 years. Who gave you the right to say that? I've given him 3 years. And they know, because my guys that are in control, that will sack him, have agreed with me. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, it's true.
He messes up. Quickly on Liverpool, though. What are you telling me?
I'm just keeping it real, bro. Do you know what I mean? When I do the previews and all that, I'm just going to do the reverse judge. They voted on United View of what to do because I said, what do you lot need? Do you lot need the whole just go in there, guns blazing, say, you man are crap. You're going to hold a 4th loss. We're finally going to win there for the first time in 10 years. Do you need that energy? They said, no, Flex, we don't need that. They said that they want the reverse judge of just saying, obviously, it'll be an easy game for you. 3 losses on the bounce, 3 away games in a row. You know, you got Anfield against Man United. We're terrible. Remember, you want Amram to stay for ages. Should be an easy game. We ain't got a chance. They want that. They want that. Yeah, it's got to be reverse judge.
Every time I predict us to lose, we win.
Reverse judge, bro. So I'm doing all the reverse
judge.
Again.
Oh, but I've already been on Filthy saying we're gonna win. I said no, we're gonna get something. I said we're gonna get something. It's true. I changed my opinion.
Yeah. And then guess what? In the few days leading up to it, you change. So
I'm gonna do reverse judge.
Yeah, I'm just doing reverse judge. Just be on reverse judge, bro. Because you know what? Yeah, you just go, how can we compete that, bro? You broke the British transfer record twice in the window, bro. Can't compete with that.
Yeah, we can't compete with that.
Bro, you got Aura defending, bro. You got the best defender.
Virtual van broke out your back. You know your body move. Virtual van broke out your back.
Virgil van rocking up on the gun pad.
Virgil van dip and far back.
Virgin Batman forward, Batman pull up.
Did he French slash hands? Did he French slash hands? Virgil, pandy rip, pandy back.
Virgil, what you gonna do? What you gonna say? Stooky.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
No, but chill, because we don't know. We don't know, bro.
Back it up. Nah, Virgil is allowing, bro.
Nah, that one was crazy. That one was crazy. Oh man, but we just gotta do the reverse judge, bro. Salah, gonna activate. You're gonna get your season back on track.
I want to see that stupid Isak celebration, you know, that one that he does that. Don't need that,
bro.
Man.
Just do reverse judge, because also, like, we're criminals, innit? Like, don't let the little Sunderland gas thing. Like, we did the right thing by talking about that game in the 90s.
In a row, though.
Huh?
2 in a row. Getting 2 in a row here.
Listen, all of it would be massive, but I don't think we have the right to discuss what it would be like. We have to just end there in euphoria and be like, wow, just deal with it then. Because we don't have the right to discuss it. We're too shit.
Making it Flex, if it does happen, I'm
ridiculous.
Going to move.
Correct.
You're not ready for how mad I'm going to move.
I hear you.
All right.
I hear you, bro. But all we can do is hope and pray, my fathers.
Hope and pray.
Just sign him like my way.
Hope and pray. That's what we're going to do.
That's what we can do, bro. Everybody, big up yourselves. Go watch England. What's going on? Are we winning? 15 minutes in against Latvia. I don't even know. Don't care. Don't care anymore.
Don't care anymore. Don't care.
Don't care anymore. Yeah, man. Big up. Smash a like on the video, man. Subscribe to the thing if you're new, man. We're gone. Big up to the Nigerians in the chat. Jamaicans, hold on in there. We'll try and do a thing against Bermuda and get there as well. We're all fighting. Do you know what I'm saying? But England will be there. We know that. You know what I'm saying? All right. Big up, my people. Laters. Big up. Bless.